and they'll try and bring in a national consensus, and we'll see if recommendations could actually satisfy the widest possible political spectrum. Now, can we really have a national consensus on an issue like this?
See, there are two segments of the national consensus here. I presume the Home Ministry is talking about national consensus in the sense that national political parties who are members of the all-party delegation. And we know that the political party lines of the key players are very well drawn out. BJP in its official manifesto talks about an extreme position of, abrogating Article 370, which is like at the other end of the spectrum. And a lot of regional parties would be actually very comfortable and supportive of the idea of a better and a bigger devolution of powers. But if you wish to, create one, it's very interesting to see when BJP was in power. That is the time when they didn't talk about abrogation of 370. That was not, tacitly dropped. The discussions were sort of kept quiet. And Vajpayee was the one who said, insaniyat is the daira within which you can evolve a consensus. So it depends. If you take a party political line, then no national consensus is possible. If you take a perspective where you look at Kashmir as an issue, which there is a window of opportunity now, and you can resolve it, then it is very much within the realm of possibility to be able to evolve a national consensus.
But if you take a party political line, it's completely impossible to actually emerge and get in a national consensus.
Then the battle lines are so clearly drawn. How do you do that? And plus, I think within the national consensus, you have to also be very mindful of the fact of evolving a consensus between political parties of Jammu and Kashmir state.
But the very step of an all-party delegation going to Kashmir was seen as a paradigm shift for the first time, a delegation going to Kashmir, engaging themselves. So we thought that this was some sort of a shift, and people are realizing that we really need to politically engage ourselves with people there.
Incidentally, it wasn't the first time. When the insurgency broke out, Rajiv Gandhi is, had led the first all-party delegation. And when they were literally confined to a hotel, couldn't even get out of the place. At least this political party delegation had met a cross-section of people. And yes, the move was in the right direction. I wish they had capitalized on the move by even incorporating that for the interlocutors, that they had given it a political support. But Prime Minister Manmohan Singh had started the political process when he talked about the round table at the state level in terms of engaging the political personalities. But there too, the problem remains the same. If you take political party lines, then suddenly there is a lot of distinction between autonomy and self-rule and Sajad loans, But if you don't take the party political line, then all these are very well negotiable positions.
In fact, we were hoping the 5 working groups which were started by Prime Minister Manmohan Singh and headed by eminent people like Mr. Ahmadi and Mr. Rangarajan and many others as well, who could actually give us amazing...
And Mr. Ansari.
Mr. Ansari, and Mr. Ansari as well. But not so long ago, we also heard Mr. Padgaonkar when he said that, we cannot really arrive at any solution as far as Kashmir crisis is concerned if we don't involve Pakistan. And we saw BJP was very upset with that. So, on one side, you have the interlocutors report. On the other side, you have the report going to the all-party delegation. On the third side, you also want a national consensus. Can we really have a sync there?
No, I think it's gone on very well, and I'd like to comment. You brought in the factor of Pakistan. I'd like to first make a point that if we are looking at the national consensus is a function of the state consensus. I mean, there's nothing that the nation will decide the fate of a state without consulting it. That's the federal structure. So that's the key point. I think if